Hello and welcome to Buddhistdoor Global's weekly news review. I'm Dr. Justin Whitaker, Senior Correspondent for BDG. In this week's news, in Thailand, a Buddhist monk is seeking equality and acceptance for the nation's LGBT+ communities. Venerable Shine Waradamo has become an unlikely champion of Thailand's LGBT+ community. He is a 52-year-old Buddhist monk who works beyond the often conservative bounds of predominantly Buddhist Thai society, as well as the even more tradition-bound realm of Buddhist monastic officialdom. With Thailand's parliament poised to pass a landmark civil partnership bill, the voices of Waradamo and those like him have become even more relevant. Although Buddhist-majority Thailand, which decriminalized homosexuality in 1956, is broadly open to and accepting of non-mainstream sexual and gender identities, LGBT+ people still experience discrimination and prejudice from many aspects of society in day-to-day life, where traditional mores continue to hold sway. In the United States, the American Soto Zen pioneer Yvonne Rand has died. Myoan Yvonne Rand, an American meditation teacher in the Soto school of Zen Buddhism, died peacefully with her family on August 19th. She was 84 years old. Rand was a lay householder Soto Zen priest and had been the guiding teacher of Goat in the Road, a Zen center in Anderson Valley, California, as well as an occasional visiting teacher at the San Francisco Zen Center. She was best known for her careful attention to the processes of death and dying, and her willingness to accompany the bodies of those who had passed away. Rand began her practice and study of Zen with Shunryu Suzuki Roshi in San Francisco in 1966, and later studied with other teachers, drawing together Zen and Vajrayana traditions, along with Theravada thought and Western psychology, to guide those approaching death and those around them with care and with a wealth of resources. From Korea, the Buddhist relief organization JTS Korea has sent PPE to Rohingya refugees in Bangladesh amid COVID fears. The Buddhist humanitarian organization Join Together Society Korea, or JTS, founded by the renowned Korean monk and engaged Buddhist Venerable Ponyam Sunim, has provided 10,000 pieces of personal protective equipment to Rohingya refugees living in camps in Bangladesh. Experts and relief workers have warned of the potentially devastating risk of a COVID-19 outbreak among the approximately 1 million Rohingya Muslim refugees packed into crowded temporary camps near the township of Cox's Bazar. The refugees who have poured into Bangladesh since 2017, fleeing suppression by state security forces in neighboring Buddhist-majority Myanmar, are living in cramped shacks, an estimated 40,000 people per square kilometer, with poor sanitation, limited access to medical care, and dangerous exposure to the spread of contagion. In the United States, the Tassajara Zen Mountain Center has been threatened by the California wildfires. The Tassajara Zen Mountain Center, one of the 3 practice centers associated with the San Francisco Zen Center, is under threat from the Dolan Fire, one of 23 large wildfires currently burning in California, according to firefighting officials. While tens of thousands of residents across the state have been forced to evacuate their homes, the Tassajara Zen Mountain Center is not yet in immediate danger. As of August 23rd, there were 4 people staying behind at the center, 2 of whom have professional firefighting experience, and 2 residents with experience and knowledge of Tassajara systems and terrain. The center is a monastery and retreat center in the remote Ventana Wilderness in Central California. Those remaining said they are optimistic and energized and were continuing their efforts to protect the area. And lastly, in southeast India, activists say that development threatens an ancient Buddhist site. Activists and Buddhist organizations in India's southeastern coastal state of Andhra Pradesh have criticized plans by the state government to construct a guest house and accommodation compound for VIPs in close proximity to the ancient Totlakonda Buddhist complex. Critics of the development say the project risks damaging the 2,000-year-old heritage site. It could also pose a threat to other as yet unexplored archaeological remains from the Buddhist era. The complex, spread over some 48 hectares on a low hill overlooking the ocean, is believed to have flourished between the 2nd century BCE and the 2nd century CE, declining by the end of the 3rd century. It emerged alongside other nearby Buddhist complexes and fell within the influence of the ancient region of Kalinga, which was instrumental in disseminating Buddhism to Sri Lanka and Southeast Asia. That is all for this week's BDG News Review. If you enjoy regular news videos delivered to you each week, please subscribe, give us a thumbs up, and share this video with friends. We appreciate your support and feedback in the comments below. Be sure to check out our website, www.buddhistdoor.net, for these stories along with features and special coverage of Buddhism around the world.